United Group, and now we're going to discuss something about Bitcoins, okay? And we have a lot of interest going on Bitcoin. Is it going to go high as 10,000, or is it going to low as 7,000, or maybe 4,000, or maybe 1,000, okay? Now, what we are analyzing with the charts that yes, there is a crash coming soon, okay, but there is few things which is going good, okay. But before telling you anything, let me introduce to Bittrex, okay. Now, you must be most of the traders who are into the market, they are aware of Bittrex, and it's exchange where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency, right? Now, before we do any kind of technical analysis, let me give you a brief idea about the platform. What we done is we have put up a daily chart, okay, a 1 day chart from few months, from August to November, okay, like it's today, okay. Now, why we did it, okay, we are just, we can take some more month to give it the best results, okay. Let me take it from, you can say, almost a year. That will be much better. Okay. Now, why I'm reluctant on Bittrex and all, because the technical analysis on these kind of exchange with some tools are very good. If I put some studies here, you can see the basic RSI. This is something like overbought or oversold zone, okay, and with the indicator of volume, okay. The volume is very easy indicator where you realize that what exactly is going on with the market. And I am not being very technical to you guys, okay. I'm just taking some very simple indicators which generally are very common, and you can do a lot of Google about that what exactly is going on, okay. Now, apart from this technical analysis, I would like to add a line, okay. This is what we call a trend line, okay. Now, this trend line, if I draw a trend line for you here, if I take two supports here, or I'll take here, okay. If you see here, the trend line is completely matching here, okay. I'm so sorry, my mouse is taking a bit, okay. Now, if I click over here and I left it, now you will see that the market is exactly going on the trend line, okay. But at the same time, if we go here, and I think I need to do some scrolling up and down. Give me just a minute. Okay. Yep. I think I'm making something which is not able to understand. Give me 1 minute. Okay, so I have just shuffle out the thing for you so that you can see the trend line clearly. Now, this is a bit smaller, okay. You have to understand that I'm taking a large perspective here. Now, if you see, it's a very basic chart, okay. The thing is, when the market goes up, see that the volume goes up, okay. Market goes down, the volume goes down, okay. Now, let me just turn off my indicators. It's creating a hustle here, okay. Now, if you see here, the market is moving between these two trend line, okay. That means the indicator is that the market is very, very bullish and it's going good, and nevertheless it will go cross 6500, okay. But you have to understand, just see this trend line, okay, over here. Now, this trend line over here indicate that market was bullish, everything was there, okay. RSI chart, everything is going good. But the problem here is that it's a fact that whatever goes up, it comes down, and the downfall between this and this point is almost $2,000, okay. Now we are expecting the same story here because a lot of institutional investor and the companies who are involved in trading, like they trade thousands of Bitcoin every day, okay? Now they are going to sell off all the Bitcoin at a level of profit where they decide that now this market is good to sold, okay? Where they feel that the market has enough anticipation from the buyers, okay? I'm talking about two news which is coming, okay? Now the first news which is coming here is that CME, okay, they are going to plan to launch the futures of Bitcoin, okay? Now it's a very risky thing, okay? I mean, they have submitted the proposal to the regulatory authorities and something, but the thing here you have to understand that the Bitcoin is a risky business, okay? I mean, if you are buying a Bitcoin, it can go to zero theoretically, okay? I'm not saying practically, but at the same time futures involve a bigger risk, and this company has submitted a proposal that have to be get reviewed, so it will take some time, okay? So I don't think that this news can hold so much on the market. Another news I just had, like China may resume the trading or not, like there was a question mark, okay, with this news, but let me tell you, China may introduce the cryptocurrency again, the trading platform again or not, okay? The currency will going to boom, there is no doubt about it. Even the Chase Bank CEO said about this that it's a fraud. Yes, I mean, anything where you cannot claim back your money or you cannot press the charges again, I mean, you understand, it's completely anonymous, okay? The transaction goes like this and somebody receive money, that's great, that there is no middleman involved there, okay? But at the same time the risk is very higher when you transfer the funds. So all I'm saying is uh, this kind of technology, okay, the blockchain technology is actually in evolution phase, okay? So there is a lot of potential. If you are holding the Bitcoin, that is very good. Now coming to the short point, do not hold Bitcoin above 6500, okay? Do not hold it or sell off at a point of 6500, or if you want to take more risk, you can take a chances above that, okay? But from our calculation, see, being a technical analyst, okay, I can pull up a lot of technical data on Excel sheet everywhere, but making a video over YouTube, our main concern is that all of the user who are non-technical, they should also understand that everything which goes up, it will come down, and this will be coming very soon because there's a lot of fear that North Korea is going to do this kind like World War III, which is never going to happen according to us, because the problem here is that the bosses of all the countries, they create this hype, they do all sort of things, and they may get fight also, but doing a nuclear war these days is something, you know, you are going to wipe out entire population. So that is never gonna happen. If this is going to happen, you have to understand that all the countries leaders will turn around, will turn against that leader, okay? Maybe that's Korea, but if Korea does this first, okay, all the leaders will get against him. If America does this and he wipe out all the population of Korea with a nuclear, then also that people will understand that it was a politics of America to have a control on Korea. So these things, let's not get into the politics, okay? The only thing which I'm telling you is, if there are good news going on Bitcoin which is supporting Bitcoin, there will come a bad news, but the main thing is not good and bad. The main thing is the anticipation, okay? The volumes are going low now, and the market is going to soon crash in first or second week of November. Yeah, we are getting sick week too, okay, but that doesn't make any big difference to the market. People have hold their Bitcoin for Bitcoin Gold. I'm having my coffee now. They are getting nothing, okay, because Bitcoin Gold, they didn't put the code, okay, open source code, so that other parties or other developer can have a review what's going on. Neither they are being traded in most of the exchanges, or they are not being given to many of the countries their wallets. And also this is something a kind of which I think a very close-ended move which Bitcoin Gold has taken, because this thing they have to prepare before they are going to launch the thing. If they have choose the date of 25th to do the blockchain live, they should have done this thing 1 month before, okay. But now people understand that these kind of techniques doesn't make any big effect on the market, okay. So what I'm saying is that I feel that market is now going to turn around from here, and it will go up to $3,500. That will be a realistic price, okay. We are not talking about the institutional investors or the big companies. If they are holding a Bitcoin, if they are holding an investment, definitely they are holding for a profit, okay. They trade Bitcoins, they are doing these things to trade, to earn, okay. But at the same time you are putting an investment to grow for years, okay. Let me give you some investors. I mean, there are some investors who want to keep the Bitcoin forever. Like they think that one day in 2021, like when the Bitcoin cannot be mined more, or like the scarcity is there, then their Bitcoin will be almost like 1 million, okay. So when they feel this, they are having a potential to hold Bitcoin at this prices also. So everybody who has taken Bitcoin, they think that let's forget this investment, okay. It's a gamble, okay, let's forget it. And if this is the way Bitcoin is going to be holded, then definitely the price will go to $25,000, okay. And according to our calculation and the market cap which it is having, like 58%, if the SegWit 2 is going to perform well and the difficulty level is adjusted, okay, then definitely market will go up to $10,000, and in 2018 we will see $18,000. That is for sure, because the main problem coming out here is the difficulty level of Bitcoin and the delay in the transaction. And leave it on the banks, because the bank don't want Bitcoins to grow, of course, because they are the middleman, they are the key holder of every transaction, they are the guard keepers, okay. And Bitcoin is the only technology which fly away, okay. So just take care of the things. And as I told you, first week of November will be the deadline. November has come, first week is going on, so be very very cautious that this Bitcoin is now going to start crash, because it's already on the verge of the highest point. The volumes are getting less, people are booking profit here, okay. All I'm saying is, if you want to take a risk, hold it. But if you see that anywhere it goes below 6,000 or it break the 6,000, then you have to understand that there is no other higher wave going on. It will be going to crash, okay. And I'm not saying that that crash is a damaging crash. It is going to crash because the higher investor, the institutional investors, are going to book their profits, okay. And when they are going to book their profits, you have to understand they will get out from the market, they will take your money, okay. You will lose the money, you will come back at $3,500 or 4,000, somewhere around that, okay. And then they will buy again, okay. So the wise thing is you have to wait and watch. Get out from the market, okay? It's a high time now. The trend line you can see here, the trend line. This can be broken now any day, any time with a high volume, okay? You can see the volume is very low of the buyers. People have no confidence, but yes, the new investor which doesn't have any knowledge, they're putting money, but they will keep hold, okay? I mean, see, let's say if you buy a Bitcoin at $6,500, okay, so if you are smart enough, it will crash to 3,500. You will not sell it, okay, because you will think that one day it will come back, and you are right. It will come back again with a shooting prices like 7,000, 8,000, $10,000, and the best part of Bitcoin is you don't have to hold it like a stock market. You just have to hold it for you can say few months, okay? It fly like a rocket, it goes down like a rocket. But one thing for sure, there is no other coin than Bitcoin. If you are holding a Bitcoin, you can be a millionaire very soon, okay? The thing is, this technology, Bitcoin distributed database technology, there is no hacking, there is no, you can say, a leak right now on this technology. But nevertheless, this has been tested now from last 3 years, okay? Practically, I mean, a lot of hacking groups and all, they are behind it, that we are able to generate the private keys, okay, of Bitcoin. But still, if they are able to generate, they could have crashed the market. But hackers will not do this, okay, because it's hacker friendly, okay? Bitcoin is the only way they get the payments out of it. It's completely illegal, okay? I mean, if you are making a payment out of it, and without any regulatory authority or anybody who can stop this, okay, nobody can stop a transaction, neither in between and who received it. You have to track that down, and tracking is so difficult, you know that. If, I mean, you have to be like you have to send thousands of Bitcoin and then file a big complaint on FBI about the fraud and whatever the thing. And then even I'm sure they are not also trained to do all this stuff, but yes, they have the best. So guys there, they can track down, and it is very difficult to get convicted on the court, okay? Because the only thing which implies on Bitcoin is money laundering, okay? So if you if you got caught with something, let's say you are doing transaction without the acceptance, without you are doing some illegal thing, or buying some stuff, or you are transacting money just to skip your taxing, or skipping the country, that you are not involved in this transaction, or you are doing this is called money laundering, okay? You are transferring money here and there without a knowledge of government. You are saving a lot of things, and you are paying for the things which are taxable, but you are paying with Bitcoin to save the taxes, anonymous transactions, okay? Now these things are called money laundering, and this is the only act which applies on Bitcoin. So the punishment is typically not very harsh, okay? Maybe in America it was a very good punishment here, but in other countries they don't have any such big law against this, and that's the reason Bitcoin is surviving. If this being regularized, or if the the people who designed the Bitcoin, or the communities, okay, multiple communities, if they all agree, hey, let's put an IP address or something in the Bitcoin or in the blockchain, some changes, okay, something like that, then it will be accepted by all the countries and all. But the problem here is, who are these people, who are communities? They are technically a programmers, a big programmers, hackers, okay? So you have to understand that they will never ever want that they should go with IP address and privacy, because the beauty of Bitcoin is transaction is anonymous. This is what they are on betting. Transaction is anonymous, fast, and you're skipping the borders. Okay, so that was it. Wait for the crash. Okay, and if you like the video, you can subscribe it, pass it to your friends, so that they can also have a view on what I feel. And definitely what I'm telling you is from the experience, and you will see it yourself. Okay, this chart is very self-explanatory. Okay, even a child can make out that yes, it is going to crash. Okay, the only concern here is that please do not invest on Bitcoin right now. Do not do that. If you got stuck, trust me, it will be for next 2 months. Only invest that money which you want to get rid of, like, or you don't have to touch it for 2 to 3 months, because once it crash, it will come back very fast, trust me. I mean, a lot of people are waiting to get good prices on Bitcoin. Everybody want to take a ride, but nobody want to get a ride at this prices. Okay, so have a great day, and see you on next videos. And just keep me posted on my comment section that what all coins or what all topics you want of videos. Okay, we just started making videos on YouTube. On this channel we do make videos, but in past, but we are now from 2 years we are into Bitcoins and technical analysis, so we thought to just introduce ourselves, and that's the reason we have made this video. Maybe you things you like it or not, just write it on the comment section below, so that I can have a look, and definitely I will be very active on comments, and I'll make another video as soon as possible. If you can suggest me a topic, that will be wonderful. Take care.